I'm Ko Xuanyue, and well, you can call me Chris. This is my English name, and I'm going to talk about the U.S.-China relations. But my topic is maybe a little bit heavy because recently between U.S. and China, there are some problems happen, and I will show these problems in my presentation. And so let's go to the slide. There are many agendas concerning U.S. and China. Politics, for example, Tibet issue, North Korea, and transnational problems. Economy, like trade deficit, trade war, and business culture. Military, such as transparency and Taiwan issue and Xi lane. Finance and currency problems like RMB manipulation, the US dollar assets, and new key currency. Since the stakes are really high, it's very important what policy the United States will take toward China. I can probably say that whether the US and China relation will evolve to the G2 or to the new Cold War, it will determine the future course of Asia and even the world. And next, let's go through some of the recent hot issues. There are a lot of important issues like Google issue, Taiwan issue, and Tibet issue. Google issue is a problem that directly addresses the freedom of internet in China and cybersecurity of US. Even a complete withdrawal of Google from China's market may happen in the near future. And Taiwan is a political and military problem. US arms sales to Taiwan, it's really triggered exasperation from Chinese government and Chinese people because it will worsen the China-Taiwan relation and the military power balance of the Taiwan Strait. And Tibet issue is mainly related to politics. The Tibet leader, Dalai Lama's visiting to the White House the other day was so controversial that the whole bilateral relations can be damaged severely. And from this thing, we can see U.S. and China relation now becoming worse than before, and in fact, it's deteriorating rapidly. So, therefore, it seems the G2 of U.S. and China is just a mirage. Let's go on to the next slide. In this slide, we can find some clear difference between U.S. policy toward China and China's policy toward U.S. U.S. wants to bring China into the conventional regime made by the West, which was represented by the proposal of G2 or Obama's appeasement policy toward China. But however, it seems that due to the continual trade imbalance and the growing influence of China all over the world, the Obama administration changed its lukewarm stance to a harsh one. In short, they shift their policy from engagement to containment. And on the other hand, China wants to make a new regime by itself, which will benefit China more than the current one. So maybe we can call it Chinese regime. And its strategy is very simple. While insisting on the notion of peaceful rise, once they become a more powerful state, they will go along its own course, which may contradict the conventional international rules. Although I think it's necessary for both US and China to cooperate with each other to maintain the stability of this world. If this situation is not changed, US and China may inevitably have a lot of critical conflicts in the future. So I think this topic is really a little bit heavy, and maybe it's not just a little bit, but fortunately my section is over, and